Hello. Hi, Morphin. Rhodes, Nurgle, what's up? Hello. Random evening stream. Figured why not? Something to do. Ain't nothing but something to do. How's everybody doing? Hope you're all doing fantastic. I am working on Patreon stuff, but I'm trying to figure out some lighting stuff here, because I've never actually bothered to really learn and pick apart like all the physically based lighting stuff. I've always sort of cheaped it, or locked exposure and stuff like that. So I'm going to be trying to get some of this stuff working. See, I'm working a physically based guy. You're working a mall horde. Ish. Because when I switch computers, that is somewhere in the sands of time. I don't really know where. Bats, thank you for the follow. Virgin, thank you for the follow. Professor Lovecraft, thank you. Hello, hello. Hey, Vex. So that's kind of what this is-ish. I don't know, it keeps changing, but this is third-person thing. I brought in, what sucks is I have to redo the work, because I had converted the third-person controller to the new input system. But like I said, I changed machines, and you always forget something, and this was one of those things I forgot. So that's gone, lost in the sands of time, and now I have to recreate. Vex, thank you. What is going on with this music? It just keeps cutting. Weird. Weird. Learning Unity-ish, yeah. Ew. Alright, so physically based sky, volumetric clouds, turn off film grid, motion bloom, and include. So what I did was, I was messing around with stuff for a bit, and then I decided I would take from another scene that I had and just kind of start over and pick it apart, because I want to understand this shit. But I'm also messing around with things. So I don't want procedural mask. I want center weighted. It's on the agenda. Also Twitch stream now. I feel more at home. Yeah, both. Both. Why not? Patreon prototype is what I'm working on. But I am trying to... Don't want any compensation. Don't need that. Instagram percentage. Interesting. Turn all these things off. Yeah, this is HDRP. That's what I work in. That's weird. I feel like that should be limited to like 1 and then 15. Oop, not 155, 15. Because the tough part here seems to be getting it to actually look bright during the day, and that's on me. I know I'm doing something wrong, but like when I'm looking at, see, it's really weird when I'm in dark areas like this, it gets nice and bright. When I'm outside, it's all dark, and that's dumb. So I'm trying to figure out what is causing that, and I was close, and then I decided to just scrap it all and do it again. I'd have to roll, but yeah. No background clouds, physically based sky. There's a physically based sky right there. What light is this at? Oh, this is at... See, this is like... Oh, it gets so confusing. See, that's full, like, bright-ass daytime right there. Nice flare size. Captain Dandy, thank you. Yeah, when the sun is the sky, it looks nice and bright. We're messing around with everything. See, I like what you can do with all the crazy sky shit, but... Oh, awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I want to master this. And I've got a ways to go, clearly, with all this. I'm going to turn off tone mapping. Ooh, okay. Our exposure... I don't want automatic histogram, I want automatic. I want center weighted. And then I can set, like... There we go. I can set the limit on the max. Does it take directional light effect? Yes. So here, check this out. I'll show you a couple things that I was working on. This is all. There we go. So see, I bring it down here. We get this nice effect right away, right? And then midday. And then isn't that pretty also? These are all pretty. And then nighttime. But what's really cool is let's do... Yeah, well that's what I'm trying to tweak and figure out right now. Is this, you can make this all tie together. You can make this all work together. It's not what I did in Mortuary Assistant. I just took direct control because it's basically all interior lighting, and that's what I wanted to do. But now I really want to get like how to use all the bells and whistles. Oh yeah, they've come pretty far. There's a lot of really cool stuff. So let's see here. Contact shadows. Fog, what kind of fog are you? Volumetric, okay. Good, that's what I want. Can we go really low? What happens? Ooh, nice and atmospheric. This music, yeah, this one's a little crazy. There we go. I have it turned down a little bit on my end, so hard for me to tell. I know it's very intense for doing lighting. It should be like some calm Bob Ross shit, but he doesn't have music though. So we get here, it should be brighter outside, I think. I really locked down that range. Maybe if I get compensation. Ooh. Yeah, okay. The thing is, when I go outside, like, it should still be something. Okay, maybe not that much. Did a lot of bake lighting. No bake lighting for Mortuary Assistant. It's all real time because I wanted to be able to control the lights. And there was like an indirect bake lighting that you could do, like a indirect global illumination. But then that got removed for a while I was making Mortuary Assistant. So I ended up not using that. It's back, I believe, but yeah, it's all real time in Mortuary Assistant. Okay, let's try. It's late enough. We should be doing some chill. This looks good. Royalty-free chill music. maybe a little too royalty free. Oh, this is always the same. There we go. A little more chill, right? Finally started learning how to code and properly commit as well. So I've made a few small games in Unity, and I like, oh, cool. That's awesome. Congrats. See, I'm inside, and it's just like crazy bright out there. I don't know if I want that. Good. But then, like, this is the outdoors. This is outside. That doesn't feel right. Though a lot of it will be environment-based and everything, so maybe I just need to ignore it. Just seems like I should be brighter than this. I mean, I should, but... What's going on physically? Big sky. Ground tint. Aerosol density. It could be real gross out. Oh, there is. Yeah, this is it's automatic exposure, so that's what's going on, but I'm trying to basically figure out how to give it, like, it shouldn't be like being bright like this when in a dark area is fine, but it shouldn't be dim like this, you know. That's kind of dumb. So, I mean, I could do this to be like, hey, no, I'm outside, and then, poof. Okay, actually, there we go, there we go. I mean, if we're, like, super into a dark area, like, say I extend this, and be like, I'm a tube. None of this is like an accurate way of looking at it, but yeah. So it'd be like super dark out there, and then you get to here, and now you're outside, and that feels a little better. Where's my bloom at? Let's get to the sun. There's a lot of scatter, though. Boom. Hey, Trishog. The other thing is this like bounce here. I guess part of that's probably the material type. Maybe I just put regular basic on it. That's crazy. How much things affect other things. Like this could, I can definitely see how this can become an unruly beast, and you really, really, really gotta understand this system to be able to use it properly, and I won't be. But you know what? Using it is how you get better at it, so might as well suck at it right now and then get a little better. But also, where is it? Right now I'm not using any local anything. This is just what the sky is by default. Yeah, Chex. It's something that I've watched some tutorials on it, and I can kind of understand how it works. And I need to have more stuff in the scene. I need to have a scene, basically, in order for it to be like something you can really grasp. But, you know, screw that. The other thing I could try, let's try Gradient Sky. That does some weird stuff. Very bright now. But, let's see. Exposure, I might be able to turn down the compensation. Turn up the doop, boop, 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 doop, doop, doop. Maybe not. This makes a lot of sense. Where's the sun at? Oh, and we also don't get that. It's the physically based sky that gives it the celestial bodies as well. So we might as well just go all in. Uh-oh. I ruined everything. There. Video 1.2 out of beta and some more new goodies for. Oh boy, yay! Yeah, all this stuff is pretty interesting. But anyway, I was going to show move physically based sky. Where's my stuff? Here we go. Space. And we can do, I think I've got it in here. Okay, this is gonna work. Ooh, it's super low res, but you can see maybe that there is space, and then woo. I bet if I hold on. It's looking all right. I need to get better image. He's probably got some great images. NASA. Let's see. Download options. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Everybody remember to thank NASA. Default, this is going to become cube. Attitude, apply. We're gonna go ahead and say you're 4K. Because we should, because it's gonna be high res. Because we want, I mean, screw it. Prefab stuff, what do they do? Or do you mean just in general? But the guy can't code. You don't got to code to work for NASA. It's fine. I'm not going to hear that and be like, bullshit. Oh, yeah. Look at that. You know what we're going to do now? So would just be crazy. So get out of here, Grid. You gross. Let's see. Like water. Those do be stars. I like it. I like it. I'll take it. What am I making? I am working on a Patreon prototype, but I'm also messing around with lighting stuff. Just working with the HDR lighting, like outdoor lighting and everything, because I just haven't, and I should. So I am. Okay, there. I just wanted to fix this. And now we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna say that's good enough for now. Screw it. Actually, let me put a point light in too, because I want to see about this in here. Because I just realized, like, this is obviously not dark in here. I kind of want it to be dark in here. I'm trying to figure out how I would do that. Oh, photogrammetry's great. I used some of that in our secret below for the trash in the drawer. If anybody remembers me doing that. I'm not making an open world game. I'm messing around with stuff. So yeah, the other aspect here now is like, where's the shadow coming from here? Do I have other advanced options? So additional, there we go. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. Question now is, how do I make this dark? Because I'm also wondering, like, how do I make it so that when you go inside, it's not all... I think I'm probably going to have volumes for that, you know? Hey, Danable. Yeah, I think that's what's going to have to happen. Box volume. Yeah, see, this is going to get into another level of stuff. Usually what I do is just completely throw this crap out the window and just do like a fixed exposure and like just control the lighting inside and out how I want instead of relying on things that can get all squirrely. But I want to know how to do this stuff, so I should, I guess. Hey, neither do I. Take out. Alright, so we're going to call this one, it's going to be inside. And we're going to, I think for now, we're going It is fixed, which is no good. We're gonna head outside and then it's gonna be gross. Yeah. We still want, I think, automatic. Have the meter mode. We're gonna be center weighted, but our max is gonna whoop. Okay, that's weird. I've confused myself. Oh, okay. Here's our compensation. Okay, I gotta override the compensation because there's compensation on the... Okay. Basically, I've got to be in the way of all things that are out here. But see, now it's getting darker when I come to... boo. This is weird. Okay. I thought I was starting to get my head wrapped around it, but every single time. There we go, actually. Curious. Let me get rid of this volume real quick. So it seems like, I mean, there's a lot to it, right? So you see something you don't know, it ends up being like, crazy. Let's see. Can I turn on this? Say inside, we're actually gonna remove this. But visual environment. Because I could probably be like, yeah, none. Interesting. It's probably in here, tone mapping. Okay, I can bring up a LUT in here. That's pretty cool. But I really don't like... All I want to do is make the darks darker in here, you know, when you come inside. I might need to study the other scene here a little bit. See what's going on down here in this other scene, this example scene. The problem here... I guess maybe not problem, but they've got a shit ton of like scenes and stuff going on in here, you know? Because it's red and white, it seemed more festive and more appropriate than just regular boxers. Okay, which one is this? This is that. Let's see what happens here when I turn this off. It's actually darker. Of course, this is also baked lighting. See, there's so much shit going on here. Kind of tough to tell what's going on. And that's just noise for that. Interesting. See, even so, these are all still just little tweaks. Yeah, I was gonna make undies for him, but ran out of time, and I was like, "These are better. This is good enough." See, we're at 100,000, which is correct for outside. I mean, mine's been, you know, I've been dicking with mine a lot here, so it's gonna be very different. But let's go ahead and try and mirror it, 0.53. In an attempt to figure this out a little more. Rob Trot, thank you very much. So 100,000 is correct, but 2.4. What was it? 5,500? Yeah. So part of it might be that we actually need to bake things here. New light settings, whatever. Time lighting, who cares? Let's see what happens here. Some GPU. Why not? Whatever. Let's see what we break. Oh wait, I didn't actually flag anything here as static for lighting. Perfect. This went great. Oh wait, it's still doing it, that's why. Never mind. Maybe everything's chuggy now, I don't know. My apologies, that would be why the stream is weird if it is. Didn't you just come out with real-time global illumination? Like, no need for so the real-time, yes, the ray trace stuff, still very costly, obviously. Baking, obviously, is gonna make gross shit like this, but, interesting. But you can do a baked, it's like, so here's real-time global illumination, and we could, don't know what's happening. Still more. Whoopsies. Whoopsie doopsie. Didn't realize it wasn't done. Okay, whatever. We're gonna get rid of that. Or generate lighting again. Why are we talking about baking? Because we're talking about all lighting things in here. This, I'm not familiar with the type of thing I'm seeing here. Okay, well, there's our real-time global illumination. But if we do, let's see, hold on, there is a control for it. Indirect lighting controller. Let's see what this does. Box cutters? No, I have not. I'm sorry. Yeah. Cool. True, Keanu, you're not wrong. Oh, we're breaking everything. This is exactly how this should look. There's all sorts of stuff that I was watching today, trying to figure out stuff. Oops. Show different properties, we have that. Where's shape? Where's other things? There's... Oh, reflector's on. Now I'm even more confused. Oh boy. Is it because whoop? Weird. Reflector's on. This is a Patreon project, but I'm just messing around with stuff right now. I'm not doing anything of like real importance in here. In fact, I should probably stop messing around with this and do actual things. Alright, let's take a look at this. Basic behavior, move behavior, we got all these thingamajigs. Get rid of this. We'll pick this. I'll do lighting again on my own time. Mess around with this stuff. So let's see. I should have turned on input, the new input system. Input manager. Input system. This is gonna need. I'll build this like I'm making another standalone thing. Player input. Yeah. We don't want default. Go to it, but we'll make a new one. Woo. And also an event. Event manager. Event system. Okay. We'll go with this. Third person. Keyboard mouse default. UI input module will be off the event manager. Sure. And the camera will be main camera here. And we're going to do Unity events. What are we doing here? Get out of here. Get out of here. We're going to be doing a number of things. Here's our input, get button, sprint button. So sprint equals that. So we're going to obviously do using Unity engine.input system. Start doing things. We'll do a region. Public void sprint. Brain. Okay. Input action. Callback context. It's a new keyboard. My fingers are getting used to it. Contact. If context dot canceled, that's when the button's up, but I don't want that. Performed. Sprint equals true. If context canceled, sprint is false. Hey, see you there. How you doing? Hello, hello. All right, so there is our sprint, which means we can now take that out of update, which is always great. So now, what other movement we got here? We're gonna search for input. Sprint button, you don't matter. Okay, there we go. Move input. Okay, so this is going to be, they're treating it as an access. So this is going to be to move forward and backward and side to side. We'll just make them here and then I'll move them up. Public void. Move. Move horizontal. Input action dot callback context. And then we're gonna see, let's see if it's using H as a vector or as an axis, then we're going to be reading a value from 0 to 1 negative as well. So I guess we're gonna be looking at returning a float. Yeah, so I guess it would be H equals context dot read value float, and then we're going to do the same for vertical. And that's going to be V vertical. So now we are getting those values. We don't need these anymore. Now, obviously, we're gonna still read those in update or wherever it is, unless I can, I'll look at the script further beyond this and see if, what has happened there? What was that? Oh, okay, I was just reading this compiling scripts. So, if there is something else that's like, you know, reading that value and it can be moved out of update and just thrown into something that the input action calls, then, or the event calls, then I'll move that about. Fixed update, so that's after animations. Let's go see where that's used. Find usages. Okay, sure. Okay, that's that value. Turn H is horizontal moving. H, okay. Seems good. Yeah, because it was getting it in update already and applying that value. So now it's going to be applying it to the events, which is totally cool. Okay, that might be all we need to be able to move back and forth in basic behaviors. So let's see. I'll finish this and then get some water to drink. One second. wife's learning Unity. Told her if she has any questions, she can ask. So if I stop to take out earbuds or something, that is what's happening. But you would hear me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so now what we got to do is get our events. Player, or your wife's computer skills. Is she a pro? No, neither. So she was a residential designer, so she knows like SketchUp and CAD and stuff like that. The camera's being very. There we go. Yeah, and she's done some rendering and stuff like that, but she hasn't done programming before, so she is learning that, which was me 5 years ago, and she is doing a 2D game, but she's doing it with hold on, she put an example in the Discord, and I can show you guys. She's doing it as these actual models for this game, where she's building them out of paper and cardboard and piecing it all together so that she can then light it with real lighting, and then she's going to break that into layers basically wherever it makes sense and make a background with that the character moves around it and everything. So she's going to be doing things this way and compositing in Unity basically, and then making her game with that. So that's what she's learning, is basically how Unity works, because she hasn't used it before. She's only seen me doing stuff in it really, and programming. So all that together, which is basically how I learned programming, which is why I am a messy, horrible programmer, but end result. So now we got to go into our third-person controls here. We're going to move. WASD is still going to be, well, for now, should be okay. Frodo, thank you very much for the Prime. Appreciate you. She will also be streaming, too, when she gets her wits about her to the point where she feels like she can show something. I would just share my failure the whole way, but she's smarter than me. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Chex. It's just something that she wants to do, and I think she'll be amazing at it when she figures all the stuff out, because I think the way her brain works is kind of perfect for programming and game design. I think she just needs to learn how it works, right? So I think seeing someone like myself managing to go from not knowing how to program at all to having a successful game out after like 3 others, maybe more. I think now we're at a point where it's like she feels like she can try it now. So, yeah. Well, thank you very much. Thank you, Jojo. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. I think anybody can do any skill. It's just a matter of learning it, right? There's some people I've worked with, some artists that, they think there's like just natural talent. And there are people that are more like naturally inclined to something than others. But I think anybody can learn anything. It just takes time, right? You can learn to be an awesome artist. It just takes time and practice. Yeah. Okay, so move. This will be interesting because I might need to break this up in a different way. Because it is it's a 2D vector, but it's WSD. So if I do move here, let's go ahead and add this. We're going to say player, And then in the player input, move behavior, basic behavior. We're gonna move vertical, but what value is that, right? So I actually think I need to do forward and back. Vulcan, thank you very much for the 10 biddies. Good to see you. Yeah, I know, it's been a minute, huh? Okay, I think what I need to do, let's do it this way. We're going to add a binding. We're going to not do that. That's, no. We need a different one. No, this one. Okay. This is going to be, we'll try a name that's, let's call it move H, whatever. Move horizontal. And then move vertical. And then what I've got to do, this gets weird. Whatever. We're going to add some sub dealy dallies here. This needs to be, I think, how do I change this up? 2D vector, yeah. Where do I? Oh, because I need to change this to value, yeah. Silly me. How is this set up? What am I doing wrong here? Oh, vector 2. We're gonna do vector 2. Oh, I could do axis. Axis, there we go. And then keyboard and mouse. Is that gonna work? Because I want to set it up to work for controller, basically. That's how I should think. Somewhere. There it is. All right. Now I've got controller plugged in for usage. I've decided after Mortuary Assistant that I want to do all my controls for controller first, because keyboard after is really easy to go the other way, but building things for controller makes more sense. All right. Why am I having... Does it have to be a 2D vector then if I'm going to be doing that? Vector 2D, is this going to let me do a composite then? How is this happening? Oh, I bet. Hold on. Access. Delete. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Positive, negative binding. Yeah, okie dokie. That's WASD. I don't care about that. Where do I plug that? Okay. So positive, negative. This is what I want. So that's our horizontal. We're going to delete that. We're going to duplicate this just so it's already there. It's going to be move vertical. And for horizontal AD, keyboard, that's going to be negative, sure. And that's going to be positive. Okay. And then positive and negative. Okay. So we're going to get rid of move here. And we're going to add I guess I can add another one here. That will be a... Can I do a positive negative one? No. I'm gonna get rid of that. So it's axis, and I think I'm gonna add a regular binding here. This is gonna be a gamepad. Gamepad, move forward. We're gonna do, what's it usually? Left side is the move around? I don't care. We'll do that first. Left stick. Oh, silly me. Never mind. I gotta do it the way that I did that before. So I need this again. We're gonna do positive, negative. Or, actually, can I add another in here? No, because, yeah, alright. Duplicate. Just seeing what I can do in here, mess around with it. Also go ahead and tree into here. The mortuary instance is coming to Switch. Oh, they announced that? They finally announced that? Yeah, it's coming to Switch. Unless you just pulled a fast one on me. Oh shit, hold on. You're like, gotcha! They didn't tag me. The other day, even though it was a little brief, as they mentioned other titles. When? Was it in a thing? Was it on Twitter, or was it just something they mentioned? It was on Twitter. Did they not tag me for it, or just anything? I like want to see it now. Reporting Dust Dev's Iron Lung to Nintendo Switch, yeah. We're also playing Sucker for Love. Oh, really? And they mentioned more toys. Oh, okay. Cool. So, yeah, and it's on Twitter. All right, they announced it. Yeah, it's Switch, PlayStation, Xbox. Oh, they only mentioned Switch. I don't know about the other ones. Haha. No, obviously we're working on those. If we're working on Switch, that's actually, it's been kind of a bummer because, you know, they got the porting team working on it. It's in a good place where we can test it now, but you have to have a dev kit to test it. And, you know, seeing screenshots from them and videos from them doesn't really do it a lot of justice. So I want to be able to play it and make sure, like I know the game, right? So if things are like not working properly or a story element's not working, like I can just play the hell out of it and go through the story and everything. I need a dev kit. So now I've got to order one from Nintendo where they then have to send it to me, and then I can load the game onto it and play it. I can't do it with a regular console, which is why I bought a Switch ages ago in the first place, so I could develop on it. But nope, can't do it that way. Not like with PlayStation or Xbox where you can just get like a back end and use it. Mortuary Assistant on Switch. Everybody keeps asking me when it's coming to console, and I'm like, I don't know, can't really tell you too much. And then they just went and said it. Didn't mention it to me, so. So okay, negative, left, positive, right. Duplicate. Oh, and also this is gonna be gamepad, keyboard and mouse, Keyboard, mouse. Keyboard, mouse. Let's see, this is vertical, so this is left stick up. Oops, that's left stick down, I mean. Gamepad, gamepad. Okay. Nice and ridiculously long amount of work. Absolutely. That's why for Switch now, because Xbox is your main. We're working on Xbox and PlayStation. So, you know. And without getting too crazy into all of it, obviously the idea is to launch all of them at the same time. We don't want to do a staggered thing. We want to make as big a splash in the console market as possible, so going across all of them is what makes sense. So if you have an Xbox and that is your main console, verified on Steam Deck. You know, I put the re-request back in because they had broken something, it turns out. And it seems like they have fixed it. It works. Like you can load into each. It still says unsupported. Did they not get back to it or what? Supported August 8th. Published August. Did it not take it? Default. Submit for re-review. Any changes to your game's goals since the previous review? Describe the reason for your re-review. Let's see. Additional. The game can now load. Or subsequent. Okay. Okay, that's the problem is I submit for review and then it doesn't give me any sort of like confirmation. That, oh, you've submitted again, we'll get to it, you know. Yeah, August 8th, unsupported. Request is active, view request details. Hold on. Oh, wait. 2 days ago. Oh, whoops. There's the message. They sent me one separately on another thing saying that they've queued it, and then I've sent another request here. Whoopsie doopsie. Oops. Hold on. There we go. Okay, but it does work on the Steam Deck now. Like you can load in after. The problem was like you would play a game and if you left and continue to shift, you wouldn't be able to come back in. You'd have to clear everything out and start again. That was due to a shader compilation error that, or something akin to that, that was on the Steam side of things. They've made an update since then to Proton, I believe it is, and now it works. So I sent in a re-review saying, hey, it works now, you know, but so they're checking it out, I guess, and we'll see what happens. Let's hope it jump scares me after watching 3K hours of it. It still jump scares me if I don't realize what's going on. Yeah, per my last request. This guy emails. Business email. All right, anyway, now we can go into here and we can make an event. Player, move V and move H. Basic behavior, move horizontal. Basic behavior, move vertical. What would be the better way to do it probably is give a vector 2 and have the positive, negative of each one feed into that vector 2 and then read those. So that way it's just one thing that I input, but I'm not doing that right now and I won't be doing it because I've already built this. So that's how it's going to be. All right, let's try moving. I haven't tried anything with this yet, so find out. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, calm down. There we go. And the other things are going to work because the old input is still going to work, so that's why the mouse look works. But right now, our stuff is only being fed for horizontal, vertical movement through the input, the new input system. And oh god, I did that wrong. No. Oopsie doopsie. I did that backwards. Let's try it again. I pressed forward on the controller and it went the wrong way. Down is forward and up is backward. Left and right are correct. Hey, you and me both, because doing a lot to port it. Hopefully it's worth it. Okay, so forward. We got all weird here. Yeah. Oops. Joystick. What? Oh, not joystick. Gamepad. There we go. I suppose I could have just changed it from positive to negative, but whatever. Here we are. Well, hopefully there are millions of you like that really want to play the game, and that would be super amazing for me. And obviously Dread then too, but okay. Everything works on the controller, but I gotta still switch it over to new input system. Cool, we got our shoulder aim here. Cool. You know what? Okay, so we're good there. I think I want to do real quick, just because I thought of it, and it probably won't matter, but... Okay, we're gonna go ahead and bake. And I want to see what happens if I do... negative multipliers. Never mind, doesn't matter. Okay, next. So we did our sprinting. Oh, I didn't set up sprint. Let's do that real quick as well. So we want to make a new one. This is going to be a sprint. This is just going to be a button, so listen, left shift, keyboard, mouse, add a binding. This is going to be, doesn't really matter what's going to be a run. Right trigger, how about? Right trigger. And then gamepad. I used Xbox One for 4 years, and 2 years ago I upgraded Xbox One S. Let's say 1D. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and add a jump. We know we're gonna need to do that. We have a look already, so we can give ourselves a, there's a vector 2 value already. Right stick, gamepad, delta pointer. Let's not worry about touch. I don't care about that. Delete. Right stick, gamepad, delta pointer. Okay. Jump is going to be keyboard and mouse. Add binding. What's it going to be for gamepad? A. Why not? Or that's going to be our south button. Gamepad. Computery Things stream. That's right. What's up? How's it going, dude? Working on Patreon prototype, building the third-person controller for it. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. Looks like we found a girl for you. Yeah. Bots are bad over on YouTube, dude. Events. And what's happened here? I'm not the only one seeing this, right? Events only have device lost. But something happened? What is this? State this point. Oh. Okay, we're gonna not worry about that. What's going on here? Fail to compile properly. Right trigger must time. Can't talk. Delete. Save the asset. What is happening? Must have a state at this point. What's it talking about? Unity, what are you doing, dude? Merry Christmas to you. Okay, well, we might need to reload, because it seems like Unity is tripping all over itself. It doesn't support gamma mode. Everything's broken. Yes, the Christmas update has Santa's body, it has Christmas decorations, and there's a couple haunting events that are Santa themed. We need to. So this is Patreon prototype. There was an idea for this abandoned mall thing. I don't know if I'm going to be doing that because right now what I'm interested in was this concept that I am calling The Alchemist, which takes place during the Inquisition, and you're basically the whole heretic thing and all that sort of stuff that happened then. But you practice alchemy, and you're sort of vigilante against the Inquisition, sort of. We'll see how it all works out. I don't know. I haven't given it tons and tons of work yet, but I have ideas of what I want to do, like gameplay wise and visually. I just, need to flesh it out. Hi.
I managed to get 6 errors down to 1 error.
Ooh. says semicolon expected.
Oh, okay.
So double click it and it'll show you the line. Okay, well hold on, click the little minus thing on the right there in the upper right of that one window. It's empty. That one, yeah. There you go. Bottom line on the right times all the time. And then you jump back in there, it'll compile it for you. No, cancel. Just click on Unity's window. Just go right back in there and it'll compile it. Boom, there you go. Semicolon is a very easy killer in the beginning, and sometimes always. Double click that. There. Okay, so yeah, if you click that now, because that's the thing that's erroring out, click on your, double click the controller where it says an animator. Like that. And let's see, configure 0 animation function specified. So if you go to the animations playing, click on the animation now in motion, and it's supposed to show the animations on the right in the inspector tab. Nope, you had it. You got the animation. Select that again, the walking plane. So that, where it says motion, you're going to want to select that here in the project tab on the lower left. So that you can see it. So click it. No, the motion itself. There you go. Alright, so select that. Yep, just click it. Simple. Okay, so the animation. Alright, see, is this something you authored in here? Okay. Let me see. Yeah, you accidentally have an event here. So it's calling for an event that doesn't exist. What happens is these are things that can execute code. So if you had like code right on the PC, on the game object that has the animator here, and say it was like you want a footstep sound, you could have a function that's public that says footstep and it plays a sound. And you could do that and put the name of that function right here, and every time the animation hits this, it would play that function, so it would play footsteps here. But you don't need that right now, it's accidentally there, so you delete that. And
Like
then,
one is the logo.
yeah, you put that. Yeah. Yep. That's cool.
Okay, so now I can do that.
Supposedly. I mean, I can't promise anything, but yeah. There you go. Oh.
It still doesn't move around, but
I mean, it looks like it's moving up and down. Yeah, it's moving. It's just moving in an unexpected way. As you put it. You don't play it when you're I'm helping with code because I'm smart now. It's open already. As long as you leave this open, you'll always have. So let's see. You're trying to get input, get mouse down. So this is when you click, it'll go to there.
yeah, so
Right.
I think we would have to move towards the mouse.
So target. Okay. Yeah. There's some stuff here. So. Don't know if it will actually help. I type something out and then that would come up with the word. It's helpful, but doing the exact same thing that you had in your code before, but we're calling it in this function. It's just a good organization method, so you don't have to update a bunch of stuff. Now, once we do now it is a true false statement. So what we would do is when we click this, once we've clicked it and we have a target, we say this target. It's fine. Let's target. It's good. And what we would do here, go into this location and say, so what this is saying is when you click, you say that's a target, and now we have a target. We're going to move here, but when our distance between our current position and our target is less than 0.5, we're going to say that we don't have a target anymore, and so we'll stop. So what we're going to do is add one check here, say if as target.
Unit is the
Then we're gonna just units, meters. Yeah, you could say meters. Oh, F is just saying it's a float, basically. But 0.5 would be like half even. So now you can see by doing this, we click, we have a target. So now we can start doing this thing. But once we are close to our target, we don't have a target anymore. So then we don't have it. So this now would be false. And this won't happen anymore. It will only happen when it's true. This means true. This means false. You say if this is false, we do this. Now we say if this is true, we do this. We would also say like it doesn't So this probably won't work, and then you will question why I did all this. Oh yeah, well, I mean the code's not that great. How if it's you're following code that's in this like what they have? Sure, I'm guessing you have the same
I
thing.
wrote that
I mean, that seems like what you'd be looking to do.
Is it like that's already got collision on this?
It should. Where's the collision at? I mean, you have to turn it off real quick. Just like remove the collision and well, if you have the rigid body on there, but you can remove the rigid body real quick. You know.
Don't I want that?
Well, not necessarily. That's for physics. So you may not actually want that. So it could be providing friction and not actually moving. Yeah.
It's just like such like a weird mix of tutorials.
Sure. Yeah.
So then should I remove?
Yeah, go ahead and remove that too, and just remove, because there's no colliders in this tutorial, right? So I wouldn't even, probably not, so I wouldn't even worry about it. So yeah, go ahead and get rid of that. And then get rid of the one before. Not that they matter, because you're not using But yeah, go ahead, move it, and then now front. You have to play it along and take it to the date tapped. Okay, so now front. It's moving slowly, but it's moving. Or, oh, no, never mind, your animation screen. No, that's fine.
Is it perhaps to click the wrong setting?
No, can you click on your character again, the overlay and character and see the script attached? So you do have a speed setting. Or sorry, your script. Right. And then you scroll back to the point in the video where they have their script. Alright, well, we can start debug. Oh, actually, yeah, zero might do that. Yeah, it'll take these, right? It was the wrong button. There you go. Cool. And you can change the speed and it'll go faster and all that. But now what you can do is see, like, wait until it gets to where you clicked and see if it'll stop because of the code that I added. Nope, there she goes. Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. Cool. I thought she was going off screen. But yeah, so now if you click again, there you go. Cool. Awesome. All right, sorry about that. Oh no, there's more women in your area or whatever. Looks like she just found her top dog. Aw. Oh, there, trouble. I tell her at the computer. Yeah, well. We talk about some corner reminds me of back in the day when I let you. Yep. There we go. All right, I'm back up to speed. C# and Unity. Okay, so we're back. I was doing something, and it was okay. Yeah, we got movement. Now needs to be that was basic behavior. Now move behavior. Don't know why basic behavior has movement and move behavior has something, but so get button down. This is our jump. So we're going to do input on this as well using Unity engine.input system. We're going to say public void jump. This could be input action context. One thing I'll help you with after you get all that figured out is exactly what I'm doing right now with the new input system, because that's how you're going to want to do your input from then on out. Because you're doing the mouse thing now in update, but that way is like, you can do it that way, but there's a lot of support now for the new Unity input system, and it's good for like key binding in the future. It's just one of those things where it's like, it's sort of investing in the future of your programming, because it'll be a huge pain to try and figure out after you've gotten really used to the old system that you're using. So, you know, I wouldn't worry about it now. You're just figuring out how it all works, but I'm just telling you that I would, I'll be
So I won't
helping
be
you.
using mouse clicks anymore.
You will, there's going to be done differently. That's all. Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. Social content.
Yeah, I know you don't, but that's okay. There's no problem with that. Yeah. Danville, I got to change gears so often anyway, because, you know, I'll be doing art, or I'll be doing programming, or I'll be doing world building in Unity or lighting or whatever, right? So I'm constantly jumping to things, so it's all good. Where is jump? So we get, if we're not jumping, so we're just gonna take this, and we don't even need update anymore. I love getting rid of update stuff. So now we're gonna do this. We can take all of this. Yeah, we can keep all this and say first context dot cancel. That means when it's completed. So when we press down on space, we won't do anything. When we let go of space is when we'll jump. And yes, I'm used to being interrupted a lot. It's my wife, by the way. She's right there. Yeah. Okay, so that takes care of our jump. I don't see anything else in here. So why it's move behavior and not jump behavior, I don't know. But whatever. Slowly getting this moved over, and then we can actually start doing other things that are fun. So here we're gonna do jump. Oh, and sprint also. What's nice is doing it this way is when I export it as a package, I can bring it into another project and it's all contained and all this will be set up already. The controls, because they all exist in the same prefab. Jump. And we're gonna go to, instead of, we're gonna move behavior, jump. There we go. So all these fancy update things are getting moved. I believe camera is its own thing, a jig. Maybe not. That's fly behavior. I don't care about that. Oh, aim behavior. Maybe, maybe not. I actually do believe there is a separate one for the camera. Oh yeah, there it is. Third person Orbit Cam Basic. So in here we're gonna get, yeah, see there's our axis. So now in here we're gonna guess it using Unity Engine. Dot input system. And public void look, and it's gonna be input action dot callback context. Context. Oh, axis, y-axis, string. I don't like you. I don't like that. Why is that a string? I don't need that. We don't need this. First of all, get out of here. Okay. Get access. Mouse X, Y. Joystick XY. I don't think I need that at all. It's just a, looks like a question of, okay, I see what's happening. We'll do something separate for if there's a controller being used. Yeah. Making it's gonna be angle H, angle V. Okay, it's just reading that directly. So what we're gonna do is a new private vector 2 look axis, and then we're gonna say look axis equals context dot read value vector 2. And eventually we'll put stuff in here that's like, if the game's paused, don't do this shit, you know, stuff like that. So now, clamp X. That's gonna be look axis.x. Look axis.y. The time. I don't know if I'm gonna need that. Weird. Um, what I need is like a controller manager that handles like if I'm using a controller, you know, I can like ping that and be like, hey, is the controller being used? If yeah, then do this. Or I comment this out right now and just see how it behaves with that information. So that's off the main camera. So we'll go to here, go to our events, player, look. That is our third person look. So that's already set to the delta of the mouse. So we'll see how horrible this is, because it could be really bad. Or perfect. It's a little sensitive. Oh, and you know what? I shouldn't even need to do anything specific for a controller because I don't want to. No, I can put this... I should be able to put like a sensitivity adjustment on... Yeah, let's try that real quick. Watch this, he said confidently. Delta pointer. Oh, is there already like a dampener on it or whatever? Smooth, horizontal speed, vertical speed. Ish, Revy? I went to 2 years of a 3-year program for video game art design, and I did like the art side of things, 3D modeling and level design. And most of that stuff I learned before going to school and outside of school because my school was not very good. But I got hired at Mythic Entertainment 2 years into the 3 years, so that's why I left. So I've never graduated. And then I didn't know how to program. I was an artist the whole time. And then about 5 years ago was when I moved to Indy and started teaching myself how to program because I didn't know how. Realized that if I wanted to be able to do anything, I needed to learn it. So here we are. So there is an aiming speed already. So let's adjust those while we're playing and see what happens. Oh, thank you. It's so sensitive. Okay, let's see what direction we got. We got 6 here. There we go. That's a little better. So we can go up to like a 2 maybe. I feel like I need to put a little bit of something on here because it definitely feels like there's a lag, like it's not a... Oh wait, smooth. It's a little better. I don't really want any smooth. This 4 double it. Okay, too much. I can't look exactly where I imagine yet, so that's not good. Yeah, the controls still feel a little gross right now. A little jittery. Can do something about that. Let's do like ultra smooth. Actually, wait a minute. What's happening? This might be okay. This doesn't make sense. No, this feels like shit. Never mind. People can self-teach themselves. True. Truer words. Man, this has a really... I need a tighter radius and stuff. We're getting there. We're getting there. Let's take a look here. Actually, let's try with the controller real quick. Probably won't work too well. Actually, it works really well with the controller. Oh, I need it inverted when I'm third person. I realize. If I'm first person, it's fine, but if I am, I'm gonna need a special... Okay, let's do this. We're gonna go to player. What are you feeling that, you know, coming from... What? Yeah. That'd be cool, though. So look on the pointer here. Processor, I could scale it. See if I scale it down. There might be something weird that happens there that could be kind of cool. Kind of just shoving stuff into a black box at this point. Oh, also aim. Aim. So what you can do is you can do a clamp between a value and a value. So yes, that keeps the its current position as its current position. What you would do, let's see. Try and see if there's like a cool way you can do it. Because what you could do is just make a vector 2, which is just an xy value of one thing. And then, yeah, that's why I'm trying to think of how you could do it. I mean, you could do it with collision or like bounds, basically, almost like a nav mesh, where it will just not go beyond those, or you could have vector values that you just enter in the editor on the script manually per room and just be like, you can't go higher than this value, you can't go lower than that value, and then it doesn't matter where you click, it'll just not let you go any higher than that, you know, because you're keeping, you say target Y, or rather transform position Y would equal whatever, actually, yeah, you could do target Y. Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah. You would take whatever value target Y is and then clamp it. So you would just say target Y equals math F dot clamp. And then you'd be target Y is what you're clamping, and then you would give the value from whatever to whatever. Yeah. for more. This is for a different game. This is for a Patreon prototype. What I'm doing. My wife's doing something different. Be right. So here's what you would have. Range, and you'd say target Y equals method clamp target Y. Actually, I think unless target Y is the last value, I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. It'll show you. And then you're clamping between X and Y of your vector 2. A vector 2 is just X, Y. A vector 3 is X, Y, Z. Right? So what would happen now is in Unity, because you've made it public, when you're looking at your script, you'll get whatever the name of your thing is, value, and then you'll have two boxes, X and Y, right? And so you could then in the editor be like, I want my floor to be 0. Want my ceiling to be 3, right? You know, maybe you've got your whole room here, walkway, door, stairs, and you're saying this value here, the highest value is 3, the value here is 0. So all it's saying is even if you click over here, that's target Y, right? And this here, target X. So you're actually, your pointer is clicking here. But what it's doing is taking this and clamping it between these and saying the highest I can go is 3. So it's going to take where you've clicked and go boop and snap it down to here. So your X is exactly where you clicked, but your Y is going to be here. And if you're clicking anywhere in here, that falls within this clamp. So you'll be able to go here or here or here or whatever, right? But if you click outside of this, say your floor is 1 instead, and you end up clicking down here, it'll snap it to 1 after you've clicked. And so that's how you can sort of keep that in check. There are other cool things you can do where you could make an empty game object that has a little icon that you can set in Unity. Another one that's the same sort of thing. And then per scene, just drag them and drop them to where you want, you know? And then you can say in your script, instead you would feed it this and this and say take its Y value, and that's clamp to the top. Take its Y value, and that's clamp to the bottom. Do this exact same thing, but now you have these visual things that you can move around the set, right? There's like a bunch of ways you can do these things that get cooler and cooler. But for now, you can just do the vector 2. Just stuff. Public just means it is something that is accessible by other scripts or anything else. Like how you have speed there on your script, that's because it's public. If you set it to private, you wouldn't see it in the editor. Yeah. Public is also if you have one script talking to this script and you need to access a variable there. If it's private, you wouldn't be able to see it. If it's public, it'll tell you, it'll throw up a warning saying, I don't have the permission to get this, basically. If you change it to public, you would then be able to see it and edit it via another scripted code too. So all it is like the difference between, you know, having a window on that room that is your script and you can see it from there and interact with it versus not having a window there and you can't see it or interact with it, right? So yeah, so that's how you could do those things. But neat. I mean, you got it moving around and where you're clicking and everything. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a big part, right? That's a big part of it. So being able to do that is really cool. And if you change your script to 0, it'll be a left click instead of a right click. It'll be a little more normal. That's one of the other things that's nice about the new input system is if you ever want to change that, you would go into this, what I'm in right now, and you would just be like here I have fire as left button right, but maybe I want to change this to mouse right. You know, I could be like a right button instead, and now that will trigger it, and I don't have to change anything in code. You know, but that's after you set it up to work the way that I was talking about. You got to do a little bit of a code change, where instead of doing it in an update, you're doing it in this, where it's just another function that Unity uses. You plug it in Unity and it'll do it when you press the button. Yeah.
What are they called?
Comments?
Comments.
Yeah. I mean, this is a third-person controller script that I got from elsewhere, and I am butchering it to work with the new input system. So there's a lot of comments from the person who created it so that whoever's using it knows what these things do. I'm ignoring that and just destroying it.
Oh.
Hey, what's upon joy? I am working on a Patreon prototype. I am also talking to my wife on and off about the stuff that she's doing in Unity over there on the other computer that's hers and not mine. Yeah. It is getting late. I should probably also stop for the evening. Music. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't have my headphones in, so I couldn't tell that the music had gotten louder. My apologies. I also was kind of far away from the mic, I think, in that, because I'm talking over there. Yeah, she's making her own game. I showed it in Discord a bit, I think. Yeah. So she doesn't know how to program. She's learning, just like I was a while ago, and so she's doing a 2D point and click kind of thing. And this will be cool because she's going to stream this eventually when she, I think, is a little more confident in what she's doing. But I like seeing people stream their learning process because I think it's useful. But she's going to be streaming not just the Unity side of things, but she's building this stuff out of paper and cardboard. Like what she wants to do is have these physical sets that she can then light however she wants, and then she'll take a photo of that and break it into layers, basically wherever she wants parallaxing to be, and then have her character be able to wander around in here, interact with stuff and all that. So she's going to be building all these different rooms over there on her desk and then lighting them and using them. Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. So I told her she should stream it. Yeah, miniature sets. Oh yeah, it'd be ridiculous if here I can kind of pan by picking it up. So you can see there's a box right there, but there's her cutting mat and the box that she's going to use for the next scene. And then I got her some lighting setup stuff. She doesn't have the other one set up, but there's going to be, she'll have the camera there for the usual streamy bit. And then she'll have another camera that's looking at the work that she's doing on the desk. And that'll be all lit and everything so people can see. And so it'll go back and forth from that to like Unity and whatever other stuff. So yeah, I think it's going to be cool to see. But she hasn't streamed before really, and she's just learning to program. She doesn't know how. She's coming from an architecture major and doing this stuff. So it's like, there's a lot to be uncertain and nervous about, right? So I totally understand that she is not like, I want to stream all of this right now, right? Because I think she wants to have at least a little bit of confidence, like typing around in Rider and doing some things in Unity, So I get it. Totally get it. But I think it's gonna be awesome when she gets rolling. But I am gonna go. But it's what day is it? It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Why don't we stream tomorrow too? Why not? We'll get into doing this stuff full on during the day when I actually have lots of time instead of night where, you know, we kind of did nothing for a bit and then started doing this. So let's all get out of here. Why don't we? And then we'll hang out tomorrow sometime. Maybe morning, maybe afternoon. I'm not sure. I'll post on Twitter, Discord. You know the drill. Just like I did today, this evening. And we'll get this all set up, and maybe we can finally start building environment stuff and kind of fleshing out the actual game idea instead of some technical moving stuff over. You know, the migrating it to the new input system. The goal is to have, similar to how I have a modular first-person controller that works with the new input system and does things that I want as a package I can drop into any new game, I want to get this to a place where I can just drop it as a blank into any new game and start adjusting it however I need. Do you ever work on Mortuary Assistant on stream? Yes, I do. I've been doing that. Actually, I think I was doing some R Secret Below stuff recently, which I still need to wrap up, but I do all of it. I just bounce around now since Mortuary Assistant is launched. I'm doing some stuff in that. I finished the holiday stuff, so I'm kind of taking a moment to get Our Secret Below set up on the new input system so that I can get it fully moved over to try and get it approved for Steam Deck. And then I also want to be able to put it on Xbox because I have tried to do that before and got it running on there, but not well. And I want to get back to that point. And the new input system's going to let me do like key binding, like rebinding stuff and everything more easily. So I want to be able to do that. So lots of stuff going on. Yeah, and the prototype stuff that I'm doing right now is for patrons via Patreon. And when I'm done with it, they'll get to play it, and then we'll move on to the next one. And whatever seems like a good thing that could become the next thing, maybe I'll put that prototype out on itch like I did for Mortuary Assistant a million years ago, and we'll see if people like it. Our Secret Below is an escape room, but it's weird because it's not a horror. It's more of a thriller, but it does have horror elements. It's a story-driven escape room instead of just like a you're in this room and you gotta get out and that's it, right? That is the concept on its surface, but there's story elements that change and explain why this stuff is happening, and then there are 3 different endings, and those endings build on each other and get you further into new stuff while still doing the same like escape room thing. It was not a popular game. People that play it say they really like it, but I mean, it wasn't popular in that it didn't really sell at all. And I think that's because it seems like a escape room, just like a normal escape room on its surface. And that unfortunately doesn't do it justice, I think, personally. Though it obviously the game functions like an escape room. So, but yeah, that's out on, yeah, it's on Steam. Yeah, it's been on Steam. It came out, I put it out, I think July of 2020. I think is that it? No, oh, there we go. Hey, Justy Pineapple, you caught me just as I'm leaving. Planning to have a Secret Below to a friend of mine for the holidays. Oh, awesome. Great. That is fantastic. Oh, no. I know. I'm sorry. I'll be back tomorrow during the day sometime. I'm Eastern time, so it's 11:15 for me right now. But I'll be back sometime, maybe in the morning, maybe in the afternoon, maybe both. I don't know. We'll see. I know, but that's because now I'm leaving. But anyway, everybody, thank you so very much for being here. Let's do I think it's social is the thing. There we go. So there's the places. where I announce if I'm going live, if I'm streaming. So if you guys want to see this again, you can pop on back and check it all out. Everybody have a fantastic night. I will see you later. Thank you for being here. Thank you for follows. Thank you for subs. Thank you for everything. Thank you to the patrons. You are amazing. I love you so very much. I still need to add your names to the credits for this. It's all new. I've been working on doing new stuff. You can see I got the startup thing here. You can see I got a cam only thing here. You can see I got the stream. I got the be right back. I got the end. I'm still working on setting it up. All right. Anyway, see everybody tomorrow. Have a good night, day, whatever time it is for you. And bye, everybody.